Hi there, Chasm listeners. This is Kyle Weimann, Operations Manager at the Stearns Conservation District, with your weekly conservation report. Driving around rural Stearns County, I've seen a few fields with standing water in them from the heavy rains that we've had this past month. While this can, of course, be unavoidable in certain circumstances, fields that have invested in soil health practices sure do seem to hold up better when conditions get soggy. In fact, high levels of soil health can help fields be more resilient in a whole variety of conditions, whether that's drought or excess water, or really any other deviations from that growing ideal. Soil health is the soil's ability to function as a vital, living ecosystem. The key word here is function, and when assessing soil health, it's valuable to start by considering what functions are most important to your farm. Are you concerned about crop health and productivity? Soil health should support healthy plants. Are you concerned about holding water and nutrients? Healthy soil should let water flow in and store for future use. Are you concerned about keeping your soil in place? Healthy soil should not blow or flow away or erode away in any other way. So your definition of soil health depends on what functions you are most interested in. In many cases, there can be limiting factors, like coarse textured soils, low nutrient holding capacity, or high water table, which will, of course, help to define your approach to soil health. So there are 5 principles to keep in mind as you build the soil health of your farm. First up, keep the soil covered. Leave crop residue in place to avoid bare ground. That residue will help support the ecosystem by providing nutrients. Second, minimize disturbance. Whenever possible, reduce your tillage width, the depth, or the number of passes that you're doing with your tillage equipment. Third, keep living roots in the ground. Use cover crops before, during, and after your main crop to ensure there's always something growing during the season. Fourth, diversify your rotations. Add in small grains, edible beans, alfalfa, and other crops to the traditional corn and soybean rotation. And finally, integrate livestock. Grazing livestock on crop stubble or cover crops, or even just incorporating manure into your nutrient management plan can increase the biological activity in your soil. Adopting these 5 principles will build soil by protecting it from erosion and providing a constant food source to the underground food web. The constant food source is important because microbes feed on the residues and living green portions of the crops, and in turn feed those other soil organisms. Microbes and roots also excrete organic matter, which binds soil particles into stable soil aggregates. So that's why feeding that food web leads to the porous soils, which allows water to infiltrate and remain in the soil for longer. If you subscribe to our Ag Resource Management email newsletter, you will know that there is a whole variety of upcoming events in and around Stearns County to help you learn more about these various aspects of soil health. First up is the Sandy Soils Irrigation and Soil Health Field Day with the renowned soil health expert Ray Archuleta. This is put on by the Minnesota Soil Health Coalition, which is doing a whole series of these across central Minnesota. They're doing this July 22nd at the Meadowbrook Farms, which is run by Alex and Kirsten Uderman, who are our 2024 Outstanding Conservationists, in fact. This event, again, will be taking place July 22nd, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and it's in the field next to the Upper Deck Sports Bar and Grill in Sartell. Next up on August 1st is the Roots and Rotation Field Day. This will be at the Punsack Ranch near Richmond. This is from 4 to 8 p.m. and includes supper. And there will be discussion about crop and livestock integration, grazing management, cover crops, soil health, and a whole lot more. And then finally, we've got the Rosholt Field Day coming up next month on August 21st. This is across the border over in Pope County by Westport. And the Rosholt Field Day will include discussion of nitrogen use in irrigated corn with cover crops, efficient irrigation and nitrogen management, soil moisture sensor probes, variable rate applications, and a whole lot more. That is free and does include lunch. Additional details about these events are available by contacting our office. You can reach out and connect. Give us a call anytime, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. We're at 320-251-7800, extension 3. Again, that's 320-251-7800, extension 3. You can also learn more about a lot of these topics, request a site visit, sign up for our newsletters, and more at our website at sternscd.org. Again, sternscd.org. We look forward to hearing from you and working together to meet your conservation goals. And with your Stearns Conservation District Weekly Chasm Conservation Report, this has been Kyle Weimann. Thanks for listening.